The physical body is made up of atoms and ions. Therefore, it is capable of a biological ionization process in order to generate plasma. This plasma is needed in order for the physical body to fully transform from dense flesh into that of plasma light. In order for higher consciousness to be orchestrated through the body, there needs to be an increased amount of plasma light. This requires an abundance of energy, and to receive this, one must be very devoted to protecting their personal energy, as well as being consciously aware of how it is spent. To advance in this way, it requires a conservation of energy from the material planes in order for it to be redirected inward towards your consciousness. When the focus is on your consciousness, it helps you to stop wasting that energy in the material planes. This will then help to strengthen your connection to your direct soul spark. The physical body is a resonator designed to respond to the oscillations of energy from its surrounding environment. When this connection is off balance, it causes a disconnect in your energy field. When it is not disrupted, one has an abundant supply to the life force energy around them. They are able to pull from that field and use it in ways of healing, self-healing themselves, or even age reversal and rejuvenation. Within this universal structure is an abundance of this plasma, and this is what your higher form is abundant in as well. It is from the center of the sun and the center of this universal body that arms of plasma light sparks are spiraling and feeding all life forms in this universe. When it enters this solar system, it is in the form of solar flares. Every particle of this plasma light is the golden dust that houses the purest form of God consciousness. So too does your own center sun, which simply is the pearl heart of your monad, your overself, your wholeness. The closer you get to your wholeness, the more abundant you become in the sparks of light. Your very own solar flares are felt in the body in the form of electric shakes. This typically happens at night when the form is most still. They feel like you have just had a surge of electricity enter your body. This is that plasma light. As more and more of these sparks feed into you via your own pillar of light, it transforms your very cells. This transformation can be fully achieved by self-discipline, by being consciously aware of your spiritual devotion and connecting consciously every day to your own pillar of light. Those who call themselves light workers, those who claim to be dedicated to their physical ascension path, heed this declaration. For thee was not sent here to ride the emotional roller coaster of the material theme park. One was sent to be the light anchor from the future, so that the disruptive energy here can have a chance of being redirected closer to the God consciousness sparks, so that the many souls that were fractalized in the future planetary wars, which caused mass destructions, can actually be healed, saved, and brought back into unification with their own God consciousness. The physical body is designed and houses several energy antennas that allow you to always charge your own energy field. When your energy field is fully supplied, that is when you are able to have that two-way transmission of the Chrysalis light, meaning one can always be connected to the divine mind and to the divine heart. It is when you do not have this power supply, or you choose to waste it in the material plane, that you become unbalanced physically, emotionally, and mentally, and therefore spiritually, causing you to be unable to receive any transmissions from all the other golden dust sparks of light. It is very easy to know when this is the state you are in, because you will feel depressed, Your mind will be constantly in motion, searching outside of itself in ways of distraction from the emptiness and sadness that you feel, which itself is simply an illusion. Choosing to do the work, clearing the mind daily, and being consciously aware of the movements of the mind and the disbursements of your own energy is the key. Many of you cry and call out for help when it is this simple. It is you who needs to do the work. Each of you have the capability to harness energy because it is but part of your sovereignty. In each breath you take, divine energy is gifted to you from the divine creator. It is you who has to be mindful of how you spend it. If you choose to waste it, you cannot ask for more because you have the responsibility of managing it. Every life force is gifted the same amount. Why should you be given more when there are many others who do the work? To ascend out of the flesh, one must strengthen the plasma supply of their light body. Your light body is fully influenced by your own personal choices, your lifestyle, and your environment. Remember that included in this are your thoughts, actions, non-actions, words, the food you eat, as well as all other energies you infuse into your physical vessel. Many are deeply feeling the shift occurring inside of them. They are feeling their higher essence called to them. But instead of retracting to go within, listen, and do the work, they resist it. They are choosing to instead reach outside of themselves for others to do the work for them. No one will ever reach a higher octave by this method. Ultimately, it is you who must abide by the natural laws of existence in order to fully physically ascend. We end this with the grand saying of, in order to heal, you must feel. And we are referring to feeling of your own inner light, that which emits from your heart, your pure diamond heart. No one outside of you can emit this. You have to feel that light from within. And it is simply by doing this, and just by simply being one with that, and being in the now, that this light will emit out and dissolve all of your wounds, all of those dense emotions that are held deep within your emotional body, deep within you. They will slowly dissolve and turn into love. That is all you must do.